Hey guys, thanks for joining us on another episode of High Vibes and Agape Love Book Club. I'm your host, Alex. If you're new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join our book club for more reviews like this. I'm super excited to be bringing you your next great listen, and that's going to be Set Boundaries, Find Peace, A Guide to Reclaiming Yourself by Nedra Tawwab. She discussed 6 types of boundaries: physical, emotional, sexual, intellectual, material, and time. I also thought it was interesting to hear about macro and micro boundaries that are violated. And another thing is something called the ACE survey, which is basically like your childhood trauma. And if you take this survey, that you could possibly suffer from relationship problems, physical health issues, mental health issues like depression and anxiety. And lastly, she talks about attachment styles and how that affects your boundaries. Was the topic adequately covered? 1000%. Obviously, she talks about boundaries, but then she also touches on parenting, financials, self-care, time management, childhood traumas. Like, you get so much from this book. I think that this is like a therapy in a book, multiple therapy sessions in one book. How did this book change you, like education, attitude, or perspective-wise? This book taught me a lot about myself and why I am so passive-aggressive, and how damaging that could be. It also gave me the confidence to set boundaries despite having a lot of anxiety about what could happen in that relationship, or like the outcome of what could happen if I set these boundaries in a certain relationship. Would you read another book by this author? Absolutely. So I actually just noticed earlier today that she has a book that goes with this one. It's called Set Boundaries, Find Peace, the workbook. And so I'm going to get it. It pretty much says that it is for to practice setting and maintaining boundaries. And I know in the beginning she talks about how it's a trigger warning and how you should take breaks if you need to take breaks. So I think it's probably going to be really intense, and I really want to do it. It's probably going to really help with the shadow work. But another one that she has is called Drama Free, which is a guide to managing unhealthy family relationships. And I'm almost ready to skip all the rest of the books on my recommendation list, so that I can listen to this one. But I'm not going to do that. But just know to look forward to me doing the review on the Drama Free book as well. Yes, so this has been my take on Set Boundaries, Find Peace. If it's not obvious, I completely recommend that you go listen to this book. If you don't believe in therapy, I would say still listen to this book. If you are in therapy, I would say you should still listen to this book in tandem with your therapy. If you don't have time for therapy, or you can't afford therapy, or you just want to see what therapy is like, I would definitely suggest you read this book, okay? Beyond that, it's definitely a 5 out of 5. Thanks again for joining us on another episode of High Vibes and Agape Love Book Club. Please feel free to answer and ask questions down below, and suggest books that you'd like us to review. Until next time, I'm your host, Alex. Bye.